back, everyone.
Hey, how's it going, guys? We're going to talk about our channel moving forward here and what we're going to do for it.
Let's get this started. Now, last episode didn't exactly go to plan. His phone died halfway through, so we didn't get to talk about our junior years. After that, we'll talk about what led us to this.
So you want to start out with the junior years?
I do.
Kind of started out a little shaky. The first race that we had was Benzie. We had two other guys on the team that were actually fairly decent. Mohammed Hisabu, he was pretty good. He ran 16:13 that day, and then John Pham, who ran a 16:17, I believe, and then I ran a 16:26. So we were looking forward. You know, we were happy. All the guys were kind of pumped at that point. Our team was looking pretty strong.
Crazy fast day.
Yeah, everyone ran really fast. So we were moving forward. You know, the second race came around, and it was kind of just not what we were hoping for there. Everyone just kind of fell off. Muhammad and John just didn't have the fire they did in the beginning. I kind of fell off as well, but we climbed that ladder again and got back on the horse.
I was never on to begin with. I was never on that ladder, so I couldn't fall down. Coming into my junior year of cross country, I did a couple high mileage weeks, 70 miles, which was higher than I'd ever done before, and it didn't work out too well for me. I started getting tired all the time. I didn't know why, and my first race was 17:30, I believe. It was even split. I thought I could go faster, but throughout the season I realized I couldn't. I leveled off at around 17:20. It didn't go too well. I wasn't helping the team like I should have been. I was expecting to be better, but I stopped running on weekends because I lost motivation. I was getting tired a lot, and I just wanted to stay in bed, so I did. And it wasn't the best choice, but I didn't know what was wrong. Yeah, I know you disapprove. I didn't know what was wrong, and I was frustrated that I couldn't go any faster. I would get around 2.5 miles into a race on a good pace, and then I'd completely fall off. It wasn't fun.
I'd like to say, I'd like to motivate the guys. We had a few young athletes on the team. We had some youngins like Aaron Torr, kind of stepped up.
Cameraman.
Throughout the season, yeah. He's going to be a big aspect of the years to come. As we leave as seniors, he's going to have to carry the team with him. We had, who else do we have? We had Matt Simone. Matt Simone really stepped up. He ran fast. Kind of was always there, PRing. It was good for him.
We have Colin Morgan, and we have Jacob Yingling, and the only thing that's holding them back is their massive amounts of muscle.
Yeah. So I think towards the end of the season, our team kind of lost motivation as to see like a couple of the guys were not having the best attitudes, or a couple of the guys were kind of talking down upon the races after them. Oh, I didn't run so good. This season's kind of a fluke for me. I might as well just, next season will be my season. Can't do that. You kind of just put that to the side and then keep running forward. So I think that towards the end of the season that kind of happened. Did get all conference this season, which was pretty cool to have an experience to do that with a runner like Cole Johnson out there. It was pretty nice.
What'd you get down to time-wise?
It got down to 16:20, so it wasn't too great. Kind of a season to remember and learn from. So basically, that's my cross-country season of 11th grade.
At the beginning of track season, junior year, following that pretty dismal cross season for me, I had a lack of motivation. I took a lot of time off after cross because I thought it would help with my tiredness, and it didn't. Got back into track, and I started getting progressively more tired as the season went on. Eventually, my running ability deteriorated to the point where I was running 2:30 800s and 5:20 1600s. Not fun. It's the feeling of getting sympathy applause, just 10 times worse every race. And I just didn't have fun. At the end of the season, I got my blood tested, and I learned that I was anemic and probably had been for cross season too. And since then, I've been taking supplements and making steps to change that. And
Which this summer's been going pretty well for you. So.
yeah, I've been starting to feel good. Feel a bit juicy in my legs.
Whatever.
I do. I feel a spring in my legs that hasn't been there for a long time, and I'm excited about it, and I think our cross-country team can do great things this year.
So, started off the season, kind of looking at it, the dual meets, except for Rockford, is kind of like workouts a little bit, except for Caledonia. Caledonia was a pretty tough one as well, but some of the other ones were kind of like workouts, kind of shaking it out, getting ready for some invitationals, getting the mile going. We had some fairly good people on the team as well. John Pham and Mohammed Hisabu were out there running fast. John helped me out in the 4x8. We had Christian Tanner, who really stepped up as a freshman and ran 2 flat in the 4x8, which was pretty amazing. So it's good to see that we got some new life coming onto that team. I think as the invitationals progressed, I progressed as a runner. I got really focused on what I was doing. So the races, I was just like ready to go. You know, not like that like young nervousness that you used to get. Just like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. No, you're just like, all right, we're gonna do it anyways. Just get it over with. Run fast. So that kind of went on. Jackson I broke 3:4 for 4:30 for the first time. So that was really cool. It was like 4:27, I believe. So did that. Then some more races came. Ran 4:26, another one, and then regionals came and pouring rain, just awful day. I love the rain, so my competition was kind of not ready for what was to come there. Got on the line for the mile, pouring rain down. Knew it was ready, knew it was time for me to finally win a big race. First lap, kind of just shaking it out, feeling what's going on, you know, feeling the race. Then the final lap came, and I remember coach in the back of my mind, a different coach was like, oh, you don't really kick at the end of races. So kind of had to show him that West is there, he can kick. So kind of sprinted that last lap, 200 meters to go.
West can kick.
The West special, as we like to say on the team. Kind of 200 meters, it kind of took off a little bit more. That was all I had at that point. Felt him at the back. I was like holding on for dear life and crossed the line, and it was surreal. Just William Westphere first place for East Kentwood. Just great feeling there. State finals came, ran the mile and ran the 4x4. We got second in the 4x4. The mile was it was a good learning experience. 1 second off my PR of regionals, which was 4:24. So I ran 4:25 at state finals. It was a weak race, kind of. It was just a learning experience, so I take away from that what I can. After the state finals, I was invited to nationals, which was a pretty cool experience, seeing all those runners. Got to see Cole Johnson from Rockford, who's in our conference, won the national mile. It was really cool to see that. Congratulations, Cole, if you ever see this. So got to run the 4x4 down there. It was really, it was a good time running fast, seeing lots of people run fast.
As for this channel, we'll be doing cross-country vlogs. We'll vlog some of our races. We'll try and get some good footage of us running and working out in our practices and of our teammates, such as Aaron Torr, which is our cameraman. He will be featured many times, and we hope to use him again as cameraman because this is going well. You're doing great work, Aaron. Great work.
So I think that during the season, vlogging of every race will be there. We'll definitely have after race experience, before race experience, how we're feeling kind of thing. So
we'll try and incorporate some challenges and do some interesting stuff if you aren't too interested in running, and hopefully it'll go okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Be fun.
Outro.
Crazy.
Okay, let's get this show on the road, homie boys.
Crazy.
Let's go.
Crazy. God, crazy. Welcome back, everyone.
All right, we're not having Aaron record.
Welcome back, everyone.
What are you
What
doing?
the fuck are you doing?
I didn't realize.
What are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
so sorry. That's for the bloopers.
You're awful. No, it looks stupid. So
Yeah,
you have
okay.
to. What are you gonna say?
I already know.
All right. Ready?
We've been rolling.
You've been rolling?
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone! Alright. Is it roll? Is it?
Yes.
I started off at that meet, Benzie, where it started with a fire shot. It started from a cannonball shot. It started from a shot. It started by a shot from a cannon. And... Stop it.
Boy.